What an amazing day in the water. Had such a great time. Fish everywhere. The water was clear enough. I could easily see the fish. Just a great day overall. Caught plenty. I got 14 pikes. And that area, it's just so many pikes. It's unbelievable, really. So those mountain lakes, Fishing Game recommends people to not release the fish when they catch those pikes because there's too many. And they want to keep the bigger trophy ones going. But they don't want to have so many pikes, too many predators, not enough food. So I did my part today. It wasn't uncommon sometimes to have one in front of me and have two more looking at me as I'm trying to shoot one. There was just that many fish, which was awesome. So what we're going to do here, I'm just going to show you quickly how I process the fish before we make our fish patties. So I already have done a few fillets, and you can tell there's plenty of meat. I mean, that's just one side of a pike. You know, sure, they're not monsters, but still plenty of meat. Hey, kitty, kitty. Down, down, down. So, here we go. No, I can't see, even the cat knows it smells great. So, that's a good sign right there. So, look at that. So, I'm going to show you how I do it. Now, I don't remove the Y bones. There's a little line of bones in here. And if I go like this, I mean, they're right along here. You can almost see them sticking out. Right in here. They're sticking out. Those we're going to leave. These fish are so small, like the bones are so small, it won't be an issue once we grind it all up, make some fish patties. It's going to be phenomenal. So let me show you here. Super easy. So I'm just filleting the fish like I would normally, not worrying about the Y bones. If it was a bigger one, I would have to do a special method for those pikes, but because they're small and what we're doing here, no issue. So I'm just following the backbone all the way down, like you normally would with any fillet. Now don't go all the way to the end, makes it easier. Go like this, flip it over, get here. Alright, got the meat. All I have to do at this point, super easy, I just removed the rib cage. Hopefully you guys can see. So I'm just removing the rib cage. That's it. And then we repeat over and over. But it's a nice little fillet. It's going to be some phenomenal meat right here. And I've caught perch that the meat was a lot less than that. So trust me, this is plenty of meat for one side like that. It's going to make some phenomenal eating. And again, the whole idea is to go and catch dinner in an area where there's plenty of fish. We're not putting a hurting on the environment. And we're not balancing anything. We're actually helping the cause here. And we're, you know, having a great meal. So it's pretty awesome. So let me keep going, but you get the idea. I mean, it's pretty simple. I just figured I'd show you because some people think pike, you know, might be tricky to do, but really, for this recipe, super easy. Here's the final yield. Some beautiful fillets. I just cleaned them up, rinsed them, and yeah, that's what they look like. That's a plate full, my friend. I mean, that's a lot. So we're gonna have plenty for a recipe, and you know, just gorgeous fillets, nice white meat, and they're ready. Hey, welcome back to the kitchen. Change of plans. We were going to do the fish patties, but now we're doing fish balls, which I think is going to be even better. And on top of it, we're doing a little experiment with those fish balls. We're going to infuse a little bit of the Quebecer in me in there, because in Quebec, everything's better with curd cheese. So we're able to find curd cheese here out west. We're in Colorado. Not easy, but we managed. So we're going to use curd cheese, and we're going to dice it up like this, and that's what's going to go in our fish balls. So imagine pike, curd cheese, I mean, they all come from kind of the Great Lakes area. All together, I mean, it's going to be heavenly. I'm excited, so if you can't tell. So we got the other ingredients. Allison will list all those at the end of the recipe when we're done, you know, at the end of the video. She's going to insert all the information you need to reproduce this. So, panko, Japanese style breadcrumb. We got some Parmesan cheese. A little heat here with a jalapeno. It's going to be awesome. Now, if you don't like heat, don't bother. Not necessary, obviously. Same here. I mean, we just figured we'd add a little color with the little peppers here. Those are not spicy. They're just red, you know, red sweet peppers. We got a little parsley, a little thyme, and add a little flavor. And, of course, some garlic. Yeah, can be cooking without garlic. And then some onions. That's going to be awesome, too. Just add a little onioniness. And then obviously the curd cheese I showed you, a couple eggs, and then some flour because we're going to be dipping those little balls in the flour before we toss them for a swim in the hot oil, so frying them up. So let's get going. So we're going to use a food processor. Now ours is not very big. Hopefully if you have something bigger, it makes it a little bit easier. First we're going to throw the fish in there, chop it, grind it, make it perfect consistency. And then we'll take that out and grind some of the other ingredients. Then we'll mix it all in a bowl. But if your grinder is bigger, you can do all of it together. But we're just going to have to split in a couple steps here, but no biggie. And then we got our sauces that we already made. But that's going to be awesome. A couple of different sauces, but we'll get to that later. So let's get grinding. I'm not able to fit all the fish. I'm going to have to do in a couple batches. So I just toss the fillets in there. And I'm going to go over the pulsing a little bit. And you know, it's got to be pretty fine. And I'm just going to put it in a bowl. And that's going to be the basis for the fish ball. So here we got our little fish puree. So that's what it looks like. About a pound of it. Turned out real nice. But again, you know, we have a smaller processor. We have to do a couple batches. Now we're going to do the other ingredients. And then we're going to mix it all in the bowl. And we're going to make some fish balls. So as I show you, the fish is ready. Now all we have to do is mix the other ingredients. So we got 2 eggs, Parmesan. And then we'll put the panko. And again, as you can see, our food processor, we got to upgrade, but for now, it'll do. I'm going to mix that, dump it in a bowl, and then do the other ingredients, and we'll start making some balls. So, mixed all the batter. Look at this. Gorgeous. Smells even better. So what we're doing here is making little balls. We started already. Now, we're not going to put them directly into the oil. We're going to put them first. I don't know if you can see here, but amazing. We're going to put them in some flour. And basically, we just want to cover them with flour so they're ready to roll. And here we are. Easy peasy. Cheesy. So we use some vegetable oil. For us, we have one of those woks that's cast iron. So as you can tell, the oil is singing. That means the balls are ready to go in there. So you know, you don't want to splash them. You just want to put them slow like that. Here, look at that beautiful sight. Now they don't have to be on for very long. When it's that hot, 3 to 4 minutes, you know, that's all it should take, and you'll tell. I mean, they'll start turning color and getting that nice little brown coating to them. So, you know, they have a tendency to get together here, have a little party because of the shape of the wok here. So I just have to make sure they're not stuck together, but looks good. We got some paper towels ready to, you know, catch some of the oil when we pull them out. Give it another couple minutes, but they're starting to look pretty nice. Look at that, nice little fish ball. And before we take them out, let me just show you the sauces. We got some Thai sweet chili sauce by Melinda's. And then we got this yum yum sauce, Terry Hose. And between those two, I think we got it all covered. This is gonna go together like hand and glove. It's been about 4.5 minutes, and you can tell, look at that. Look at that beautiful ball of heaven. And you can see the cheese popping out of the curd cheese. So ours were a good size, so we just let them go a little bit more, you know, 4.5. By the time we're done, some of the bigger ones maybe close to 5. Because yeah, you want them to be all well done on the inside. But look at this beautiful stuff we got here. This one is still a little bit. You can tell by the color, you know, when it starts to brown, and that's a good sign. Look at these bad boys. Those things look phenomenal. They came out just perfect. Between the colors of the pepper, you can see that curd cheese in some spot. It's oozing out. It's gonna be phenomenal. I don't even have to taste them. I already know it's gonna be awesome, but I do want to taste them. So let's put a little lemon. That's why we got those wedges there. Just add a little lemon, just a little bit. You can always add more, but I'm just eager to try them. So here we go. First bite. Look at this puppy.
They do kind of look like hush puppies.
Look at the cheese in there.
Wow.
That curd cheese, unbelievable. I think that's what makes these things so perfect, really. Those little chunks, they're all melted and they're all kind of gooey in there. Wow. Definitely a winner. I mean, it's worth experimenting, but I just thought that some curd cheese for the northern pike, frying this up with just, because people do fry curd cheese, people fry pike, so why not fry both? Makes it doubly good. So yeah, I mean, this is perfect. You have to try it. Do me a favor, go catch yourself some pike, and I think we're gonna be fighting over these pretty quickly here. But wow, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, this is the perfect thing to do if you're looking for an appetizer for a party. They were really simple to make.
Oh yeah.
And they are delicious.
Yeah, I mean, the curd cheese, you can see it all in there.
Well, we'll let Stephane eat, and I will say thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Catchin' Dinner. Stephane caught this pike. He turned it into some phenomenal and delicious fish balls. Hope you get to try this recipe. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give us a like. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. And we will see you on our next adventure.
Ow.